We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Buffalo Bills. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
So I'm on hotel Wi-Fi, so I'm recording this. Won't be too much commentary. And I don't have my headphones, so I don't want to leave my mic open and have a whole bunch of clicky-clacky stuff happening. So I'll chime in every now and then, but already seeing a little bit of lag. So we'll kind of see how this works out.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Five wide.
On play action, Allen. Open man downfield is Davis. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 47 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The Bills had a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Allen now looks to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed that went right into the game plan. Attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Half. 56. Where's that?
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. The slot man in motion right.
Alert!
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Flushed out right. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Good defense there. I'm glad I was able to get the switch with man coverage on the motion. I didn't think I'd be able to get that in, but that helped.
The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills' opening drive yields 3. That was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never give those back. But there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
Start out with a basic one here. Nothing special. Just run a quick duo. Test the run waters. I don't know how good his run defense is. I don't know anything about his team, so we'll see.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. When you look at this Buffalo defense, it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
19 Tiger. Cougar 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Stroud. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
He had him on the break, but he was playing underneath, so that was the read. But yeah, see, he just was underneath, and receiver didn't fight for it.
Another here in this 1st quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
So after the INT, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. Cook up the gut, shreds the tackle. And again the footwork. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
2nd down and a yard. Now a handoff running through the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Here's 3rd and a few inches. From the gun, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Bass is good, and that will make it 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They find themselves down here after an interception on their opening drive led to a field goal. But all in all, you'd have to say fortunate to be only down 6.
Yeah, and you know how teams huddle on the sideline before they come out on the field in between series? Guaranteed what's said there is, guess what, guys? We take this ball, move it downfield, and put it in the end zone, we're right back to even.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Well, this defense for the Bills, very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. In motion right goes Allen. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. When you look at this defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt.
Thought I had him on the positioning there. Thought he was going to overrun, but he read that right. He did a good job on that one. So I'm just not reading very effectively right now and making the right decisions.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They run it again with Cook. Shifts free at the 15. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Defense just kind of held it down 1st quarter. You know, held them to 3 twice, but offense has to get going. So we got to get that popping here soon.
On 1st down, Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here, but that one falls incomplete.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
So it seems he's hitting a lot of crossers. It's been a lot of those so far. So just got to start protecting against crossers, basically.
Now Allen again.
See, again, another crosser. So just got to start protecting against those.
Other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. It's complete to Diggs.
Again, more crossers. So I got to protect against those, but also be ready for other things as well.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
All 52. Hey, tight. 56.
To throw, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
I was about to say, come on, man.
The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now a 2nd and 2.
Ready.
And Stroud now to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Tried throwing that immediately to triangle. I didn't even see what happened there.
And it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Third and 12. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
Well, following the play here, now we've got an injury. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Let's go now.
Now a 2nd and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Throw left side complete. That's Bailey. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Back to the ground with Pierce. A strong running. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mills. That's Samuel, caught left side. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. From the gun, here's Mills. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Give to Pierce now on the option. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Brought down in the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now 2nd and 9. From midfield, here's Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Good first half. Made some mistakes. Stalled the offense a little bit, so we got to get our offense going this half.
They're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the 2nd half starts with a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
Pierce now up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, Mills. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
A great job defensively, taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
On third down, here's Mills. And this is going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. And this one will not be returned.
Should have been a little more patient. I was waiting on the read with the tight end. They backed up, so I figured get it to Pierce, let him try to run through somebody. Davis just doesn't have that snap to the pass like that, so he didn't get it there fast enough.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
It's caught at the 10. A big play here for Buffalo. And even 70 yards.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Cook is in. Touchdown.
That was a horrible animation they gave me with Petrie. Instead of jumping and trying to go after it, he sits there and waits for it to fall in his lap. Terrible animation.
They threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for two.
All 52.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The last series form, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4, second down coming up. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Pierce takes it straight ahead, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Mills. Taking a shot for Dell here. Into double coverage.
Wrong button. I thought that was my crosser. That was a wrong button. Oh, square with my crosser. I tried to hit him with. God dang it. Look at him. Look at my crosser. See? God dang it. That's a bad decision. Bad bum thumbs, basically, because That was not what I was trying to do, man. God dang.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On play action, Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Second and a couple. Here's Allen. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Good short hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Allen now on 1st down. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 75. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead. So this, Charles, here, a tight game through the 1st.
He just got torched, but that's what Diggs does, though.
It really took the fight to him.
And you and I both know that in the locker room at halftime, both sides' head coaches emphasize the first 5 minutes of the 2nd half, getting out and establishing yourselves. One team has definitely done that.
The extra point by Bass, up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Give left side for Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Moser for 38-7. Ouch. I didn't get to see that game live.
It's a handoff to Pierce. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 55 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. After the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mills. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Pierce. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Here's Mills. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
So don't know why my comeback stopped running. He got to the end zone and just stopped. He didn't actually come back. If he came back, he would have been by the pylon and it would have been an easy pitch and catch, but he stopped for whatever reason.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Allen going to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Allen now looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's good for 28 yards. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, You know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo.
I normally always set that to conservative and forgot to do it. And I went through my my coaching adjustments, and I completely forgot to set that. That's on me.
Pass on for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. "23 yards on the tuck and run."
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw, Mills. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
That one was on me. I thought I could get that in before he made a motion, but different quarterback. I'm not used to Mills' speed right now, so that's on me.
There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the
inside leverage, and he gets beat on a slant. Lovely.
Running the football, you've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. Fights off the tackle at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Them jokers completely missed. Linebackers read it all wrong, and the lane just opened up.
It's a 3rd and 1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Mills to throw it. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him.
This isn't the play I thought it was, so I got to try to find something different.
Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. Dances by him, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mills throw taken in by Samuel. And he's taken down inside the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Mills. Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
Didn't have the time to sit there and wait for everybody else to come open. Thought I'd be able to get a break on that, but he didn't.
Ready?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter.
I didn't know how much time was left because the recording timer is up right now on the screen, so I can't see it.
Reset. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now 3rd down is looming.
Rewind that and watch what happens to me. The big number 66 coming at me. Clean me up.
Just keep that clock ticking.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's a give up the middle. And it's a fumble. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be thrown dead.
Of course.
Can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And they take a knee. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better.
All right, made some mistakes on timing, etc. Definitely was reading some incorrectly. Stroud went out early with the pick. Looked like he's hurt, so he'll be out for a while. Rushing game kind of got going. Too many passes to Pierce there. No tackles for a loss, only 1 sack. No interceptions. There was...
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Yeah, this one, he's running it in. He has leverage, but just look at the top of the route. Like, I don't know why. Like, you have the break, that right there. See this? And then he comes under. I don't know why he did that. Like, you got him beat. Just take off, you know. So that was an early initial mistake there. And then, let's see. Yeah, this one, I hit the wrong button. So I'm trying to hit my underneath. My dagger. And I hit triangle instead, but it's square. But look at the dagger. Dagger's there. So it was the right read. I just hit the wrong button. So that kind of started the roller coaster of hitting the hitting a wall. This one, reading right to left. I mean, I had to dig on the right, but I jumped off of it because he was so tight on man there. Halfback was my next read. If he left him open, he didn't. Middle is closed. So comeback. Look at the comeback he runs. He just stops. This is supposed to be a comeback, first off. I don't know why he turned inside. But he has him. And if he just keeps running back to the pylon, that's 6. So that one botched things. And then here, yeah, just a bad read there. And now that I look at it, I don't know why, but I mean, I would never read it for a glitch, but it looks like the cornerback glitched out on the top left. Pierce is naked. So